Welcome to our first segment called Teacher Debates. We are starting out with Mr. Barth and Mr. Proper. They're going to be debating who is the best basketball player of all time, Michael Jordan or LeBron James. Mr. Barth, you have the floor.
All right. So my stance here is MJ, greatest of all time. He is the GOAT, and I'll just start off with a couple solid ones that I don't think we can debate at all. 2 3-peats. And I think that would have been, it wouldn't have been broken up had he left to not play baseball. He's never lost a final. And in those finals, he's 6-0 and never needed a Game 7. I think those are a couple stats that speak for themselves. Only player to win Defensive Player of the Year and MVP during his 87-88 season. And I'll just go one step further with this in that understand the era of the game, but MJ made 581 three-pointers. So if we're going to, go the LeBron route of he scored 42,000 points, he also took 2,000 or made 2,561 three-pointers. Pretty solid start there. So let me hear what you got to say.
To go off the finals, you mentioned that he had the three-peat. All of that ignores that he had earlier playoff losses, 94-95. He got bounced out of the second round, Game 6 to the Magic. So I get what you're saying, but also he took a year off, came back in his prime, and lost. You got longevity and durability with LeBron. Elite from age 18 into his 30s, All-NBA at 20 years old, goes in for 20 years of being All-NBA. Rarely injured. There's no one else that has done anything like that in the history of the game.
So if we want to talk about longevity, which is a good thing, but we could also say it's a stat-chasing thing, MJ finished with 32,000 points. That's 10,000 right now behind LeBron. He'll probably add some on LeBron, but if you want to look at stats, MJ finished around 1,800 points a year. His highest was 2,900. If we go just down to about 2,200 a year and add on the 16 or 15 season, 8 season difference, he's well ahead of LeBron in scoring.
That's great, but if you want to talk about stats, let's talk about efficiency and analytics. LeBron leads in win shares, leads in player efficiency rating, leads in plus minuses, and leads in value over replacement player.
So what you forgot to add there is MJ has 10 scoring titles, LeBron only has 1, while averaging 30.1 points per game compared to LeBron's 27.
And I think that's just because LeBron's asked to do more than MJ did. MJ's a small forward. LeBron plays the 1 to the 5, one of the rare players that can do that. He is making good basketball plays, not looking to really be a scorer.
Well, he didn't need to be a scorer because over his career he played with 10 Hall of Famers as compared to MJ's 4, and these 4 Hall of Famers are Pippen, Rodman, Kukoc, and Parrish at the end of his career.
It's funny, you said that when we were walking up, and I just did a little fact check, and it was only with 7 Hall of Fame players, and 2 of them are not in yet. So if we're going to consider that they all Hall of Fame players, I get it. But also you had arguably one of the greatest coaches ever in Phil Jackson. Look at who LeBron had as coaches. When he was in Cleveland, he had no one. He went against 2 dominant teams in the Warriors and the Spurs. We're talking Warriors as one of the greatest dynasties ever. And honestly, I feel like this conversation might be more geared towards LeBron versus Steph Curry as the greatest of all time and kicking MJ out to number 3.
Well, if I had Shaq, the best big man ever underneath, and Ray Allen, the best three-pointer ever from the outside, I think MJ probably would have won more than he did.
Yeah, but you're talking about them at an older age. You know, it wasn't like they were in their prime when Ray Allen was with them or Shaq was with them.
Ray Allen's three-point percentage was still high near the end of his career, and I still don't think anybody could cover Shaq on the inside. But we're segueing here. I want to stay with MJ and LeBron.
All right, I'm going to interrupt really quick. I'm now going to ask each of you to give me one more closing point as to why your basketball player is better than the other, and then we're going to close this out.
All right, so LeBron, consistent playoff dominance, all-time playoff leader in points, rebounds, assists. He went to 10 finals, 8 straight. Okay, we're talking about like the Tom Brady of NBA. He had an impact beyond scoring. He's a scorer, passer, facilitator, defends all 5 positions, and he adapts to what the team needs. Longevity, versatility, efficiency. If I'm starting a team, I'm starting it with LeBron.
All right, I'm glad you used Tom Brady as an example because I'll use Joe Montana as Michael Jordan's comparison since both of them never lost their respective finals. 9-time All-Defensive Selection more than LeBron, 6 rings more than LeBron, 6 Finals MVP more than LeBron.
All right, thank you guys so much. And we're asking you, our listeners and viewers, to tell us who you think is the GOAT of the NBA. And I hope that this is getting you excited for the basketball season this winter. Thank you, guys.